Mastering modal verbs. The tone and context for using should, ought to, and had better. Hello, language learners. Welcome back to another engaging video in our intermediate grammar series. Today, we're taking a closer look at modal verbs, particularly focusing on should, ought to, and had better. These verbs are commonly used to give advice or suggest something, but did you know they also carry varying degrees of formality and tone? Let's dive into that. Should is a versatile modal verb that you'll often see in English conversations. It's used to give advice or make recommendations. For instance, you should drink more water. They should take a vacation. Should is fairly neutral in tone, and it works well in both formal and informal contexts. However, be aware that it can sometimes sound less direct or assertive, potentially making your advice seem like a mere suggestion. Next, let's examine ought to. This modal verb is a bit more formal and less commonly used than should, but it carries a similar meaning. Examples: you ought to check that document before sending it. We ought to invite them to the party. Ought to can lend a slightly more authoritative or urgent tone to your advice compared to should. It can also sound a bit more polite or formal, so it's well suited to professional contexts or when you want to be respectful. Lastly, we have had better, which is a stronger, more forceful way to give advice. This can imply a warning or suggest that negative consequences might follow if the advice isn't heeded. Examples: you had better finish your work before the weekend. They had better repair that leak before it gets worse. Note that had better can come off as sounding more demanding or urgent. It's more casual and colloquial, so it might not be as appropriate in formal or professional contexts. And that wraps up our discussion on the modal verbs should, ought to, and had better. Remember, each of these verbs has its place and purpose, and the context, tone, and formality of your conversation should guide your choice. Keep practicing, and you'll be a master of English modals in no time. We hope this video has been helpful. As always, keep learning, keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next video.